Guys, I'm back with another video, and today, finally, for fall and spring 24 applicants, we're going to be discussing which universities are waiving off the GRE. So if you're targeting to go to universities which have waived off the GRE, the GMAT, all of these standardized tests, I'm going to be telling you 20 such universities in this video, and we're going to be keeping on adding to this list. So you will see these 20 will become 40, 50, 100. We'll keep on moving like that eventually over the upcoming days. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll also tell you how you can get alerted about any such additions to this list. So the one thing you have to do is you go on to YMGrad.com. If you sign up on this website, you will be able to actually go ahead and get alerted every time this blog is updated on the GRE GMAT waiver universities. Now, starting off with the video. A lot of you may think, is it okay to actually apply without the GRE? I think the answer to this lies in the next couple of universities that I'm going to be showing you. Many universities actually do give scholarships to applicants who don't even come without the GRE. Yes, that's the answer to your question. So I hope that it answers that. Let's move forward. The first university on my list right over here is University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. And the one thing you see over here is we very clearly summarize and write down exactly what the university has mentioned. So UIUC over here has mentioned that they do not require the GRE scores for all applicants for the computer science program, for instance. Again, this actually may be true for multiple programs. We are doing it for the most sought after programs on our site. All right. However, the university does state that students may submit their scores at their preference. So the university has given you a chance. If you would like to submit these scores, it's possible. Now, a couple of things here. Every university that we add in these blogs, there's always a learn more link. You click on that learn more link, you go directly to the university page. And over there, if you check for GRE right here, for instance, and let me just scroll down right here, you can see very clearly they've also written not required for any degree program, and students may submit the score at their preference. So we have very clearly with proof presented you the university names. They don't come without the proof. You're very clearly able to verify all of this. The other thing we've given you is another link called See Admission Statistics, and this is a very important link on our website, using which you can see first off this chart over here showing you what kinds of profiles have actually gotten accepted. You want to remove the applications, you want to remove the rejections, no problem, you can do that. And then you can see the chart of only the admitted profiles. You can see the chart of rejected profiles as well. This helps you understand your chances better, and that's why we've done it with real-time data of our website for the admits rejects. All right. Other details such as how many people are enrolled, what is the application fee, what is the acceptance rate, what is the average GPA, TOEFL scores, IELTS scores, all of these things are given to you, tuition expenses, living expenses, and financial aid officer help and their contact as well. All of these details very easily available to you at the fingertip of your hand. All right. So similarly, we've done it for each and every university. Let's move on to the next one. That's University of California, Berkeley. Yes. And this university has mentioned, if you watch over here clearly, very important over here, guys, that they don't care about the GRE at all. Let me just search for it right over here on this page. So right here, they've written that please note that we do not accept or require GRE scores. That means that even if you send it, they will not be evaluating it. Again, remember guys, very important list. If you're not taking one of these tests, or if your score is not good enough, you believe, you can actually follow this list. Let's move on to the next one over here. That's Northeastern University, one of the best, actually the best for co-op programs. If you're interested in co-op, basically study, work, that kind of semesters, alternating ones. NEU is the best for that, has the most amazing industry connections for that. Now, what has NEU mentioned over here? That they've adopted a GRE test optional policy for the spring, fall 2024 basically. And what that means is you may or may not submit it. It is completely up to you. Many universities here will be saying something like that, and some on the other hand will say that we don't really want the scores at all. We will not evaluate them even if you submit them, just like Berkeley. So depending on university to university, you will see that different universities take different approaches, and all of them have been listed out. Let's move a little bit quickly now. Yeah, City College, New York. Again, it's not a top college in New York, but of course it's an option that you can consider. Remember, our goal is not only to give you ambitious universities, but also safe ones over here. Depending on who you are, depending on what kind of profile you have, you can go for these. The next one is University of Michigan, and what they've said is that GRE scores won't be considered for applicants who go to master's or PhD programs during the admissions process. Remember, everything I'm telling you may actually be true for multiple programs. It's not just one for computer science. Some over here will be true for MBA, some for MIS, some for electrical engineering, some for medicine, some for anything. Again, you have to go ahead and verify it for your program, but for one program at least, we verify it for you over here, right? And we keep on adding the program names as well if possible. Let's look at the next one here. The next one says Drexel University. Again, one of the very decent universities, and what they've said is that at Drexel, basically the test is going to be optional, all right, for MS and PhD programs. And you can actually verify this using the Learn More link. And if you check the link over here, again, you can very easily go ahead on the website. It's the official website of Drexel. That's the main point. If anyone gives you these links and they add this, sometimes they just add a link to their own website, to the university. Well, we have done that over here in C admission statistics, but the Learn More link is always of the official university. All right. Yale University, again, one of the top-notch universities. Again, waiving off the GRE scores for PhD in computer science. Next one is University of Rochester for MS in data science, and I'm sure that this is true for multiple programs because we've recently done another list for another program, and for that one also, University of Rochester also had it. MIT has basically waived off the GRE GMAT requirements. Again, very important, so you don't really need to worry about the standardized tests for a university like MIT. I think that gives you the answer of whether you should be worried about not having a GRE score or not having a very high score, just in case. The next one is Stanford University. Stanford will not require GRE for the admissions of spring/fall 2024, and some GRE programs have kept it GRE optional. So again, you can see that this is happening for some of the topmost universities in the whole wide world, right? Again, remember that, guys, like I said, this list is going to be updating. We keep on adding more and more universities. There's 10 more right now, but again, there's going to be a lot more universities as well adding to this. And the link to this article is going to be in the description. Make sure you can check this out directly over there and sign up on the website so that you can keep updated with the latest universities that keep on adding to this list. So basically, as soon as universities start waiving it off, we start adding it right here. All right, the next one, California Institute of Technology. There's University of Pittsburgh. There's University of Colorado Boulder, right? Some of the very good universities right over here, right? Then there's some safer ones as well, like NJIT, where they have basically waived it off based on your scores, your GPA. So what they've said is, all right, NJIT has made GRE test optional for master's program in the College of Science and Liberal Arts. And then there's the Architecture and Design School, and then School of Management as well. The GRE can be waived if the applicant's CGPA is more than 3.0 out of 4 for the Spring 24 programs. Again, as you can see, we are being very holistic. We're giving you the exact information right over here. You can go ahead and verify it on the website of the university. Michigan State University, George Washington, DePaul. Then there's University of Southern California, one of my personal favorites. Also, you can see waiving off the GRE, and this is not just for, again, like I say, for one department. You want to go onto the website, check it for your department. Chances are it will be waiving it off for your department as well, because over here we generally list down a university even for 1 or 2 departments generally, but it's usually more than that. All right. The next one is University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, then finally Washington University at St. Louis. So you can see some of the best universities waiving off the GRE. If you would want, I'm happy to share a video with you guys where I can show you some of the top profiles with us which have not taken the GRE and were yet able to bag quite high scholarships without any GRE score. If you'd like, we can do that for you. I'm more than happy to make such a video. Let me know in the comments if you're interested. But the goal is, I hope you understand, you don't need the GRE to make it to some of the top most universities out there. I think that's a big statement. And yes, while the GRE GMAT is important, you can still take these tests to get a wider acceptability by almost every university out there, and some of these still have a test optional policy. It is not going to be a hindrance to your admissions if you're not able to get a good score, if you're not able to make it on time, if you're not able to take the test. That's not something you need to worry about as of now in today's day and age. All right, times are changing, my friends. Again, remember, you should go ahead, take a look at the free university predictor also on our website. We call it UniPredict. And I wish you all the best. Make sure you're following us on Instagram for more such updates, which we put out on our stories as well. Great admits, great rejects, and I'll keep updating you on the YouTube as well. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Take care.